Decked it out.
All right, so it looks like the players have kind of selected their heroes. They're about to get this one loaded in. I never like to sit on the fence. I'm going to go with Team Vitality. I like their draft. I think that there's going to be a lot of play from Wen on this Yixing to kind of set things up after Dune initiates. You're going to see a lot of that, and pretty much, on that, Lady Soon is just going to clean up. So I really like this draft. I think that they're going to have they're going to pull this one out.
I mean, we can only hope that both of these teams bring their A game into game one, because like you were saying in the introduction, you kind of want to get your best foot through the door. Having that 1 point on the board is definitely better than being 1 point behind, right? You have the mental capacity going into game two, like, right, guys, we got the game one, we can go for game two. But if you're on the opposite side of that scoreboard, you're like, I'm not too sure, like, what do we do to actually win and get a point on the board? Which was obviously a hard point for Rough World Era to actually get another point on the board, unfortunately, for them in that last series. But we're looking at a bit of a brawl here, a little bit of a change of the lanes as well. We see that Lady Sun and Diadea have got up into the Clash lane. Oh, Moochie looking pretty low.
Yeah, a little bit low. I mean, just changing it up. Almighty can just kind of solo that one. He's going to have to deal with KK in that bottom lane. But they're changing things up a little bit. Team Vitality didn't really like what they were seeing. They're giving Almighty a lot of respect. And now they're trying to force it out, trying to get on as much, he's going to push out Niap as much as possible and make his life a living hell.
Yeah, trying not to let him get that Clash lane lead, right? I mean, 1-for-1, level 1, we do see most times out of 10 that Byron does come through with the heavy hitting base damage as well. But Dune going in here.
Yeah, doing a decent amount. But Almighty, he'll be fine. He just kind of sidesteps it more than anything else. He will be low. Yeah.
Yeah, managing to live step out of there was a great call there. Maybe not the best person to try and dive onto when you can just get away so easy. That get out of jail free card is all the range in Ali's kit for now. But right now, it's definitely looking a bit of a stalemate, right? Like, there is just so much kind of respect, I have to say, between these two teams. They don't want to dive each other. Other than Dowdow trying to get onto the Almighty, we'll just rule that one out. But doesn't seem to be any of that right now.
I think that it's like these teams don't play each other often, right? No. I know that Alpha 7 Esports were going in very serious mode. They went to Malaysia to train they had a team house, and they kind of just wanted to ensure that they were playing the best players in there. And Malaysia is definitely one of the better regions in that sense. So they were trying to scrim as much as possible, get themselves in a position. But now in the top lane, looks like they found Niap. He's got the force field suppression. He does have the shields, but is he able to get away? He is able to flash. They have the taking liberties with the flash away, even from Bilal. But if Wuchen is going to go down, that's going to be first blood and make that a double by Fury.
Fury being furious. Too fast, too furious for the side of Alpha 7. Great rotation there from Fury, especially on the Gannett Mo. When that's paired with the motor... Hello? KK?
Playing with the hearts. KK, he'll just, he'll get a little, he'll do a little whatever. And ensure he gets that kill, but he was kind of finessing on Almighty. Ends up getting that kill there.
Yeah, back to the point, though. Back to the point here. We may see more bits of aggression here in the mid lane, though.
Oh, they're doing so much damage. Danny, not tanky enough. He's just been stun locked. They'll control him, and they get even in terms of the kills. Net worth, a slight edge in favor of Team Vitality.
Yeah, Team Vitality do take the gold lead for now. I mean, even after a double kill for Fury in the mid lane, it was soon negated by 2 kills on the side of Team Vitality. The Yixing is slowly starting to come into its form, right, on the side of Team Vitality, fitting into this draft very well.
I think the biggest thing by Alpha 7, let's check out the replay here. Look at how they were able to just control Danny, keep him stun locked, not able to get away. They ensure that they got it with the world as my board. But the biggest thing by Alpha 7 Esports is that they need to stay somewhat separated, right? If they start to group up, the world as my board is just going to wreck them.
It is going to wreck them. And I mean, they have the anchor on their side of the team. They have the Dune, right? So that is pretty much your green flag going into the team fight. You know you're going to be putting your world as your board around the Doom, because everybody's going to go into the Doom, try and kill him, but then that's when your team starts to collapse onto the side of Alpha 7. But they're able to take the Tyrant for themselves. Team Vitality do get that increased damage going into this 4th minute.
Yeah, and look at Almighty, not comfortable. He's been left alone, and he's been pushed away. Muchen and An are now there. And this is not a simple answer. I think Almighty has, been thrown a curveball, and he hasn't been able to recover from that, so to speak. He's definitely behind in terms of levels, 7 to 8, and also the net worth.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of pressure down into the farm lane, though, right? Like, we've seen multiple times where Team Vitality have had to send, like, another member down there just to kind of make sure that Almighty is not getting all those resources that we know Ali needs. But here we are in the mid lane. Monkey is soaking up some of the damage there. Both Dao and Danny going head-to-head, just trying to keep their teammates alive because we don't want to be seeing that mid lane fall anytime soon for either of these teams, because that's when the seeds start to be sown for these early victories, and down goes a T1 in the farm lane.
Yeah, it goes down very quickly, and they were forcing it out. Team Vitality doing a good job of just understanding, hey, we're going to whittle it down, but we're going to let An and Muchen to actually take that one down. You kind of funnel the farm to the right people, and An is definitely the one you want to kind of get to. He is actually a little bit behind in terms of net worth, though, if we're talking comparing farm laners alone, though.
Oh, yeah, just a few hundred. But, I mean, a few hundred, it may be a T2 item, so he's got to make sure he makes up that dividends there. Okay, the Cannon Blast does hit, but...
Oh, they're nice wind slash connecting on, but the world is my board. Valau gets caught out, the Dream Roam from Danny, and it looks like that's going to be pretty much the end. The Crimson Golem might be a big target here. Dao tried to go in for this one. It looks like he's going to be thwarted by all those couple blades. Those taking liberties by Wen is just super annoying.
I mean, he took the couple blades on the chin. He was able to get the Crimson Golem. He's like, hey, I'm coming out of this one as the winner, right? And as he's taken that Crimson Golem, it looks like he's going to get the Overlord as well. So a full 100% neutral objective domination here for the side of Team Vitality. And they're still ahead overall as a team in the gold.
Yeah, and that's the pretty biggest one, right? At the end of the day, the biggest factor in that sense. But the Dream Roam, all the stasis, when not able to stay alive, he does get killed. Niap is going to get gone on. They're trying to get the return kill, and they do get it with the ultimate shell. On snipes him out.
Yeah, making some gains. Both the teams, though, they are keeping that kill lead very much neutral between both of them, which I have to respect from Alpha 7. I mean, we know that Team Vitality have the likes of Dao, who was a KGL player as well, but Alpha 7 are holding their own for now.
Yeah, they're holding their own. They're keeping it close, and that's pretty much what we want to do. I would say go to the late game, right? Try to slow things down as much as possible. Play your play style, which is going to be, let Fury, Almighty, and Valau kind of just hit people from afar. Yes, they're going to go in for this one. The Dream Roam, Danny trying to get him, throws out the bubble on. He's so low, but it doesn't look like they want to continue on as Dao is joined and scared everybody else away. Danny's on the side, finds Wen. He gets hit by the Taking Liberties. And it looks like Alpha 7 will just kind of try to find Dao, but this Crimson Golem is going to be contested. It's going to be an awkward situation.
Awkward situation, and at the same time, Dao on the Dune is not the kind of person you want to be seeking out because he can just soak up so much damage. His team has enough time to get in because he knows that he's not like one of these squishier heroes that if he gets caught out, that's it, you're pretty much done for. The best thing about the Dune is that it can be like a foghorn. He'd be like, hey guys, they're on me, come and get me. I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm taking a lot of the abilities off of cooldown as well, which is another great thing for the Dune, just soaking up all those abilities from the enemy team. And then it just opens up a much better stance for Team Vitality to get in there. But right now, they're opening the side lanes and there's T1s as well. And Alpha 7 don't have a turret to their name just yet.
Yeah, they were trying to actually make something happen. All 5 of them were running at them, but Wen kind of just slowed them down with the Taking Liberties, kind of pushed them afar, and they were like, actually, we can't commit for this one. But through it all, they were able to get the Tyrant on that one. So Team Vitality, understanding the limits, knowing how to play this one perfectly. The Unruly Blade forward, Danny's going to get wind slashed. He's got the bubble keeping him alive. But Dao continuing on, just trying to force out the mass more than anything else. And yeah, I think they're going to both walk away from each other.
Both walking away. I mean, Dao started that fight, that 1v1 against Danny, 2 levels ahead. That's like, Dao is farming up. His rotations are on point, but there's the Dream Roll going in. KK is able to get out of there alive, though. That's a good thing about the Mayin. You're able to, just as slippery as the Ali, just as displayed there by Almighty.
Yeah, and you just saw a glimpse of that right there. Dao going with the Unruly Blade, finds Almighty. Like, you get out of position one time, and Dao gets near you and gets you at half-life. Now you have to play a little bit scared. They've got the Bitter Farewell, the Wind Slash connecting onto Vilau. He's going to be pushed back. Danny's still up, taking a decent amount. The Dream Roam keeps him alive, but KK on the backside finds Fury. You can't protect everyone as Almighty goes down as well with that Wind Slash. They're going to continue on, but Niap is now joined. He's got the nice little Storm Strike, does end up killing Muchen, and Dao's still up in front, and he's not scared.
That was such an extended extended fight as well. A fight on two fronts, but it was extended. But Team Vitality was like, hey, we've got the endurance, man. We can go for this toe for toe, bang for bang, as much as you want. And we're going to see it here in the replay. All started down by the Crimson Golem and then kind of took place between the T2 and the higher ground turret up into the Clash lane. And it was just all going in the favor of Team Vitality. Able to pick up the T2 as well as also having a great team fight in their favor. Dowdow's helping himself to the enemy jungle as well now.
Yeah, he's going to stay up in front, and he gets away with his unruly blade. Dowdow, this is why he is so scary. He was an absolute monster on Fearless Esports, and you're seeing just why Team Vitality wanted him, because he has just so much control. He makes things so difficult as that jungler, and you force the enemy team to react to what you're doing.
I mean, it's so smooth. I feel like he's playing on autopilot. He's just like, right, okay, we've just had a good team fight. We'll take a few turrets, get a bit of minion wave push right now. We'll go to the neutral objective, clear that up. And again, Danny going down once more. World is my
they have the control. They have it. Almighty goes down as well. On will blow him up. And I mean, Team Vitality, that's what you want to do. The combinations and the stuns, the control that this hero, that this team has is just next level. All the unruly played, even on the front side. Nice connection on the wind slash with the two. And they've got Niap again. They have the control with that, taking liberties, and Team Vitality are doing whatever they want.
Yeah, most teams are so scared of taking fights at the beginning part, the base part of the like the front part of the turret.
Oh, the wind slash. He goes in.
The middle of it.
Oh, he finds it. KK is going to set him up, and Fury's down yet again. Valau trying to stay alive with a thick inside the box, and even though he's under the tower, it doesn't really matter. They're going to go in back, and it looks like KK does kill Valau as well, and it's just a matter of time as that Team Vitality will take game one.
I feel like that's the quickest game we've had.